I'm grilling the candidates, and tonight I'm visiting with Tina Grundman. Tina, thanks for joining me. Let's get things started. Stand back, you ready? You ready to run, Tina? Ooh. Our Mediterranean grilled sandwich begins with some fresh produce from Myers. Tina, thanks for letting me grill you today.
I'm sure.
You got the fire going in the background. Let me know if it gets too hot.
Oh, it's fine.
Tell me about yourself. Decided to run for city council.
I was going to do it 2 years ago, and I got cold feet.
Yeah?
I decided to try it again.
Yeah? I mean, you've lived here a long time. What's the beginning of your story? How did you end up in Highland?
Grew up in Taylorsville.
Oh.
And then my folks moved out to South Jordan 30 some odd years ago. It was kind of the sticks then.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't the sticks for very long. And then they moved out here 30 some odd years ago when it was the sticks. Mm-hmm. And that was really nice.
Right.
It took an awful lot longer for it to catch up here than in South Jordan. And of course it'll never be as developed as South Jordan. But we like the open space, big lots, you know.
Everything that Highland's been.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the hustle and bustle, or, you know, it's almost impossible to get anywhere in under 30 minutes, you know. That was why I came to Highland initially, is because I just came with my folks. But
right.
Then I've just been here ever since.
So it is your hometown, I mean. Yeah.
You know, I was early 20s.
Yeah.
When we moved out here. Now everybody knows I'm super old.
Tricked you again.
The gray hair pretty much gives it away anyways. I quit dyeing probably over a year ago. I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
embrace it.
Yeah, you can't keep on top of it, so just let it go.
That's right.
It's been a whole lot easier. Yeah. See? Nice.
What are some of the other issues you think Highland residents should be aware of?
Mostly, I want to keep Highland the way Highland used to be. We moved out here 33 years ago.
It was just fields then. Fields, horses, and mosquitoes.
There was nothing out here.
Yeah.
And then hardly any commercial. And then you keep hearing whispers of wanting more commercial here and wanting to do, you know, higher density and different things like that. I'm adamantly opposed to that. And the commercial as well.
Yeah.
Keep it at the four corners and don't let it go anywhere. I happen to live right across from where the Longhorns are. He's been trying. He keeps trying and keeps trying and keeps trying. And of course, we all get together and fight it.
Right.
If you just develop it at our 140,
mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone would care.
Right.
Just leave it R140.
Yeah.
Quit trying to put commercial in there and all these different things. So if you look at that corner, Highway 92 and 6000 West, it's a terrible corner for accidents. Really bad. Now add, 10,000 extra people coming through there or trips a day, it would be horrible. Yeah. I can't tell you how many really bad accidents I've seen right there. That's a huge motivator for running.
Well, most people who live here really don't want a lot of commercial.
Correct.
But at the same time, commercial takes some of the pressure off of property tax with sales tax.
Well, you know what? The city, they participate with the sales tax in half of what they get stays with the city, and the other half goes into a pool that several cities in the area all participate in. Mm-hmm. And so we're actually doing better with what we're getting out of that than what we're putting in per se.
Right.
So a better bang for the buck.
Yeah.
Money is very important. I mean, you wish it didn't have to be, but really is. And of course, taxes are the only way government gets any income. But I certainly think that you have to make sure there's nothing frivolous if you can't stay within what's coming in. And it's growing. They're getting more money, from obviously building permits and all kinds of things like that.
Or should we use that money and take care of some of these things? We're getting money from the federal government. A whole lot of money is coming in that isn't our tax money immediately from property tax locally. Or should we just turn around and drop taxes locally and say, yeah, we'll put off Mountain Ridge and some of these things?
No, I think the community needs things like that. So I think it is important to put some money towards that. But I also am a firm believer in if you can't pay for it, you don't need it.
Right, yeah.
So going into the hole for things, I don't think is ever the right answer.
Yeah. Like the big city hall over there.
Oh my goodness, yes.
What do you think of this cream puff?
I haven't tried it yet.
Try it.
Oh yeah, that's delicious.
It's good,
You
huh?
can really taste the pineapple now.
You can. Now you have to stir it up. And this is something I do. We'll cut this out too. But
certainly that, but you also have to have a good relationship with your city leaders and your city government,
Right.
so that you can be amicable and work through things and stuff like that.
Describe yourself. What's your experience with working with people? Who are you in a group? Are you the leader? Are you the facilitator? Are you the one who gets everybody to get along? What do you see yourself?
I'm usually the leader.
Are you?
Yeah, no, seriously. I always just kind of, and it's funny because it doesn't necessarily matter what setting it's in. People just kind of look to me like I won't have said anything. I won't have put myself in that position, but somehow everyone's looking at me. But I certainly am a take charge person. That's not to say that I'm unwilling to work with someone else who's in charge,
Yeah, right.
But when I see a lull, I'll just jump.
Yeah. You're decisive? Would you say you're decisive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when something needs to get done, well, you got to do it. So somebody has to start it.
Right.
And so a lot of times people just kind of sit around waiting for the go. And I'm usually the one that says go.
Yeah.
Honest, because I'm honest. I can't be bought. I'm very proud of my integrity.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes in politics, that's hard to find.
Mm. Happens.
You
I've
know?
seen stories.
Yeah, and maybe not so much on the smaller level like this, but once you start going up
Yeah.
in things, it seems like there's a lot of corruption and dishonesty.
I think it can happen in any situation.
Yeah.
Where people are working for various purposes, cross purposes. And
Yeah.
so where the deals are made, how they're made.
But I'm a firm believer in if you say you're going to do it, you do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, you have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've said you're going to do it, you're going to do it. So be careful about what you say you're going to do.
That's right.
Because I feel like when all's said and done, who you are as a person and the way you treated your fellow human beings, that's kind of all you take with you.
Yeah. I agree.
So, and I'm a firm believer on, I think we'll be judged very harshly on how we treated our fellow human beings.
Right, right.
So I always try to be really good to people and fair and honest. I'm hung up on fair. And I know nothing in life is fair, but I'm hung up on fair. I'll pet my puppies the exact same amount of time when I leave every morning. Just because I don't want one to get more than the other. It's really silly.
No, I think that's nice.
Well, how is it that people should get more information about you or reach out to you?
Realtor Tina 67 at Gmail.
Well, good luck to you, Tina, and thanks for letting me grill you tonight. We say we get into some of that Mediterranean grilled chicken.
It looks amazing.
Try to make it good. Don't give me, I've had better. You can say that.
That's very tasty.
Yeah, good flavors.